Today is my 8th day of speaking challenge. I would like to say something relating to my work. It's about taking advantage of invoices for tax fraud. You know, many businesses base VAT value added tax to the good when they import, and then they re-export that good to us to foreigner, and they refund the VATs. So how they get the fraud? Some business they didn't buy the good, but they export. They declared the wrong quantities to export, and then they get the document of custom to meet the tax agency to be refund VAT tax, but actually they didn't export goods anymore. And another trick is they declare wrong determination of tax rates for goods. Example, the good rates tax rates for 5%, but they 10%, and they declare for 5% only, and then they check about 5% of tax. Another trick for foreign invested enterprise, they can do it. They commit this to tax fraud through price transfer, continuously declaring losses to avoid paying tax. And actually, the units have been inspected and detected by the tax agencies, and they refund to the state bodies an amount of up to trillion of dollars. So we are custom. How can we detect and investigate the tax fraud? Actually, it's very difficult. We have smuggling struggle. We have a check on the custom document, but sometimes we cannot control on of the trick. So sometimes we go to the business office to investigate, but it took a long time to monitor or to review on the business process of the enterprise. Another problem is when our custom can detect fraud in the business behaviors, but it's still difficult to handle because of many unclear regulation and transaction in the law. In particular, according to the laws, the custom agency does not have the authority to prosecute cases of tax crimes. After investigating, verifying, and detecting violations, custom will have to hand them over the police, and therefore the effectiveness in fighting VAT refund frauds is limited. The case is prolonged, and it depends heavily on the police agency. When we investigate, we understand the problem. What is the problem? We understand the number, the accounting of the business, but after investigating, and we can conclude a fraud, a behavior, so we have to handle to the police, and the police they investigate again. It takes a long time, but we cannot control the results. What is the result? It depend on the working of the police. Is that a problem? Yeah. So we are declared many opinion to the government, to the authority to change the law. So we cannot handle better. We can investigate it clearly and strongly on the business activities, and we can conclude the frauds. Hope in the future tax frauds will be determined, will be investigated more for the better birth state. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.